got a great show for you guys. We are going to be talking to Mr. Brett Blizzard about the new project that they are working on in Hampstead, Salters Haven, and that is a project that is designed and developed by Logan Homes. So we're excited to have Brett in. Brett, appreciate you coming in to talk to us today.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
All right. And so just kind of want to give everybody a little bit of information about the project because right now it's obviously brand new, don't have any homes in the ground. So just kind of want to talk to people about the timeline, what they can expect to see out there, things like that. So, along those lines, what is the exciting thing about this? What makes this project different than any other new home project? I mean, what is the vision for this community?
Right off the bat, I think the thing that stands out is this project is going to be a lot similar to Helmsport. So the fact that there's going to be a marina, I think, sets it apart as well. A lot of folks are excited. A lot of folks have been waiting for a project like this to come about up in that area. And Logan's definitely going to do it right. And at the event, we had the chance to hear Mr. Lee speak about it and how important that land is to him and his family, and he wants to see it done right. So there's a lot of excitement around it. And right now, we had the first event and just going to keep it moving.
Okay, sounds good. And so as far as the community itself, I know obviously they're digging the marina, kind of laying out the plots, things like that. So there's really not a whole lot to see right now in terms of finished product. Mm-hmm. But tell us, what you can about the projected timeline. I mean, how far until we start seeing actual, homes go up, the marina, things like that. I mean, have you guys kind of laid out that timeline of at least, I know nothing ever is perfect, but you got a pretty good idea of when those things are going to start coming?
Right now, they're building the infrastructure right now and getting the utilities and all that. They're also carving out the marina as well. We've got some nice drone footage of that. And I think over the next few months, we'll start to see the marina, the clubhouse starting to take shape, as well as, hopefully in the next few months, maybe see some home sites develop, spec homes, model homes possibly going up. But as far as the timeline, a lot of it depends, as you know.
Sure.
So it's going to be a process, but we got to be passionate about the process. So we're excited.
Absolutely. And I know you mentioned Helmsport. Obviously, that's a Wilmington community that was a great project. And we were actually out there for the event the other night. Got a chance to show some clients, that community, and that's somewhat of a similar vision as I understand it to what we're going to see out there. But it sounds like this one's going to be a little bit on a bigger scale. Can you give us maybe some idea of numbers in terms of like how many lots you anticipate, boat slips, size of pool, any of that kind of stuff?
Right now, the total size of the land is going to be 68 acres. There'll be 308 home sites. Okay. There'll be 75 boat slips. And Helmsport was, I believe, 160 home sites. So it's double the size of Helmsport. The clubhouse is going to have an extra floor on top. It's for like a banquet room, something like that. And Helmsport, I believe the canal is 60 feet wide going out to the waterway. This one's going to be 90 feet wide at Salters Haven. So pretty much double everything in size than Helmsport.
Sounds good. And of course, we keep referring to Helmsport. You guys can go out and view that community pretty much any time. That is down near Masonboro. So if anybody wants to go tour that facility, give us a call and we'll get you down there to take a look, because that's probably going to be the closest thing I would imagine to really what this is. I think it's the vision for this Salters Haven was really based on that, but trying to expand it into a bigger scale project, it sounds like. But
That's right.
It's very exciting. So in terms of the status of where things are at now, I know we're digging things like that. Where are we at now, and what kind of timeline do you think we would be on in terms of actually having lots that people can go at actually see, and start actually getting in the ground?
Well, right now at our we're gonna have a founders event, which is tentatively scheduled for April, and so that's when the lots are gonna be released. But as far as I expect the beginning of the year, the first quarter, to be able to see actual lines and be able to go through there and kind of see exactly what it's going to look like. as far as they're being released, that's going to be closer to April.
Okay.
Is what we're expecting.
And, in terms of, everybody's obviously going to want to know, lot prices, home prices, things like that. And obviously we don't have those things right now, but do you have an idea of when, they might, and I guess maybe I should back up because, from what I understand, Logan, even though they're developing it, they're not going to be the only builder in there. So it sounds like people that want to get into that community may have, several options in terms of home builders, things like that. I know you guys are putting together a home builders program right now to decide who's going to come in and what project they're going to allow to build. So any idea when they will have that program kind of buttoned up to where they can say, okay, we're going to release at least what we're planning to put in the ground, things like that?
Right now we're working on 2 more featured builders. We have Logan and we're working on 2 more.
Okay.
And that will be probably released to the reservation holders maybe within 30 days.
Okay.
That's probably the best guess. Who we're gonna. Each builder's probably gonna have, I don't know, 15 to 20 different floor plans to choose from. And so, I think, and as far as on the waterway though, you're allowed to build a custom home as long as they're approved. But
approved plans. Sure.
That's what we're looking at right now. We're just going through that process of which builders are going to be our feature builders, and that's going to be the next probably wave of information that's going to go out pretty soon.
And so, last thing, I wanted to touch a little bit, you mentioned the reservation program and the founders program. So, most everybody may not know exactly what that is, and it's something that's a little bit different than, some communities do. But obviously, the excitement around this community and probably, the push for people to come in and need information, things like that, is at a very high level. So you guys decided to create a founders reservation program. So you want to tell us a little bit about what that entails? Well,
you hit on it. It's because of the interest level. We did the reservation program basically for the ones that wanted to get in early with the strong interest. Basically, that preserves their spot to be able to select in April when the lots are released. But also, while submitting that reservation, it allows you to receive all the new information as far as pricing and all those details that if you're a reservation holder, you'll be able to receive before anyone else.
Right.
And it's fully refundable. So all it does is preserve your spot in line to give you a chance to select the lot you want in April when we have that founders event. And if you decide not to, that's fully refundable, you get it back.
Okay. Yeah, and it's a great program. Obviously, again, because of the interest, I know we've already had clients that have signed up. So essentially, it's a $1,000 fee. It goes into a trust account. It's refundable. And so it just gets you into that group to get the first information, but also the first rights to pick your lot and get in the community. Plus, it's kind of protects your pricing because as we all know, when new home communities come up after that first phase, prices go up. So everybody wants to be in on that front end. So that's really, the way that they're handling that. But it's a good way because there's gonna be a lot of questions and things because it is gonna be a very attractive community. And so we're excited that's coming to our area. And Brett, we appreciate you guys coming in and talking to us a little bit about the program. And if anybody has any questions about this, feel free to reach out to us. We talk to Brett on a regular occasion, so we can get you all the information. If you're interested in going ahead and getting in the Founders Program, let us know that as well. We can give you the paperwork and the process, get you signed up for that. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, well.
I appreciate you having me. This is great.
Absolutely. From one former Seahawk to another, appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir.
And go Hawks.
Anytime.
And thanks, guys. That's it.